What's up, guys? It's the Blind Man back here with another video, and today I'm gonna start this video off with an apology. Sorry to all of those who have been doing old gen. That's what I'm gonna call it, old gen and new gen. For those of you that have been doing old gen, I did not realize how hard you had it until I got a new PC, and of course, PC version is on the old gen. So when I got in here and started doing some of these challenges, I realized not all of them are the same as what I did on New Gen. New Gen is a lot easier because you can send back cuts. So I'm actually going to redo the Splash Zone video just for Old Gen. If you are New Gen, go check out the previous video for Splash Zone, and there'll be a method for you there. It's a lot easier for you guys. So that being said, there are some things that are the same, and I'll go through that. Right now, we're on the Splash Zone screen. As you can see, it's All-Star, and All-Star is a pain on old gen. They do not like to let you back cut on old gen, and when it comes to All-Star mode, you can do it sometimes on semi-pro, things like that, but All-Star mode, yeah, no good. So, we'll go here and go back, and I will show you my team. But these are the requirements. All you have to do is make 4 dunks as a team. Sounds super easy, but it's not. As you can see, they're all 99s, invincibles, 2 splash zone dark matters. And as you can see on my starting 5 here, I'm running all free players. I'm going to start a no money spent. So if you could, go ahead and subscribe if that sounds interesting to you, and follow me through that journey of no money spent on PC and through what should be the same as any of the other old gens. So it's going to be a no money spent old gen. I'll start doing some weekly content like that, maybe even multiple times a week. We'll just see. And if you could also like this video, that would definitely help out. So one of the things I will go into here, and see, I don't even have I'm set as the Kings, and I still have the Timberwolves logo. That's how new I am into this game. But one of the things I will say until I'm blue in the face is, no matter what, get the Bucks playbook. I actually just got the Bucks playbook on this account, and it took 20k MT. As you can see, I'm MT broke, so I need I need some stuff to sell in the auction house, because that's how few and far between that Bucks playbook was, and it was going for 20k. But it's worth it to me because it is the only playbook I use. And so that is one of the big keys. The other thing I will say here is, if you go, I'll go back to the lineup for a second. If you go look, I have 3 free dark matters here. This was a really cool thing that 2K did, and they gave you 3 pioneers of the game. These were 3 guys who broke the color barrier. Incredible on the history side of things, and they gave you these 3 dark matters for just completing 1 challenge. So I would definitely go do that. And then the next thing I would do before you start the Splash Zone Challenge is I would do, here in the agendas, if I even still have it, you to get a free pack. Let's check here in the completed season agendas. So rush equal chance. You get 1,000 XP for just doing 6 straight clutch time offline wins, and that gets you a dark matter as well. So I'm actually going to open that clutch time equal chance right now, and that's going to give you another dark matter. So you're going to have 4 dark matters to start this with. That is going to help you a lot when going against these invincible cards. So if you are just starting out the game, this is for you. If you are pretty, seasoned, you've been on the game for a while, then you may not need these cards to do it, but these cards are still good. I would still do it. Let's see who we get. I'll use whoever we get, though. Kind of hoping for Donovan Mitchell just because I like the card, but we'll see. Power forward, this is Richardson, I think. Amari Stoudemire. Okay. Well, that'll work, though. I'm not very deep at the power forward center spot, so we'll use him. Don't care about my collection. Alright, so we'll throw him in the lineup. Doesn't really matter where. man, I am so bad at center right now that I'm actually going to have to put him at center for Steven Adams. And then I will put Steven Adams on the bench here. So I'll do some more adjustments there later. None of that really matters, but new player for our lineup, so it'll work. All right, let's jump into the challenge. This was the Pioneers of the game, so definitely do this challenge. It's a semi-pro. It's pretty easy to do. You can do it with any of your leveled cards that you get for free in the level, so I would take those cards and go do it. You should have plenty, whatever level you're at, to do that, even if you're just starting out the game. So this is a big first step. Then going into the right place and going to the skill challenge. Get that started. Doesn't matter who you dunk with, just need 4 dunks. Alright, so here we go. As you can see here, we're going against a bunch of invincible players. And also I should mention this pack is for an auctionable pack, so definitely do this because it can make you a little extra MT or a lot if you pull an invincible card. So definitely worth doing this. Now this is a lot different than the current gen. You'll have to bear with me. I'm sorry, a lot different than new gen. You have to bear with me a little bit. I haven't spent near as much time on old gen, but I'll do my best here. And I missed the jump. That's fine. Alright, so we'll wait till we get the ball back. It does not matter how many times they score. Really, you can do whatever you want. You can let them score. It doesn't matter. They can score 150 points as long as they dunk as long as you dunk 4 times. That's all that matters. Another thing I will mention here is alley-oops do count as dunks. So we'll go here and we will go into offensive settings. This is similar to what I do in the other videos, and we will do the Bucks freelance. And then something that you got to make sure is here is your pass and screen away. I've actually seen people go in and remove all of these, and I don't usually do this, but people have removed all of these and gone in here and selected the first one as pass and screen away, so that is the only thing you can pick. I used X to remove all those plays. So there we go. Right on the direction pad, LB for freelance, A for Bucks 2018, left, and then you should be able to, I don't know why it's not giving me the option. Okay, well, for this one, we will hold off and I will get back to you on that one. But there you go, there was a back cut. So that's going to be method 1, is back cut with a triangle. Now I'll have to get the pass and screen away down on my play calling. I think it's a little different here on old gen. I think I have to run, push another button possibly that I'm just not aware of. So I'll have to figure that out. So let's try it again here. So already should have freelance set to Bucks 2018, which I do. And then let's do early offense, I guess. No, that's not gonna work. But this is method 2. So you can just run a pick and roll like I just did there, and you throw an alley-oop, and there's dunk. So now you've got 2 already. Alley-oop dunk and back cut dunk. Now another thing that you can do here if you've got a good point guard, and this is option 3, with Bucks 2018, they are already spread out. You can, if you are a good ball handler, you can break them down off the dribble. I got to the rim, but I didn't get a dunk. If you're good and you can break their ankles, and you can break the computer's ankles, do it. That's one good way of doing it. Also on the, I just ran a back cut here. The only time I really recommend always doing back cuts is when you're doing fast breaks, because it doesn't matter how many times you get picked off, you can still run a back cut, and on a fast break it is a lot better doing a, still trying to figure out the play calling part, so I apologize for that. I'll have that down for the next one. For whatever reason, I do not know that one though. So we'll do a pick and roll one. Again, I don't think pick and roll is the best method, just like that. I have not had good luck with it, but it's an option too. Really, what I would do is I would sit here and I would wait for your offense to get set up. I would still send a back cut, just don't send it with Shaq. And you'll get somebody that'll run to the rim like that, and then pretty stout defense at the rim. You can also try to get steals and blocks. That way you can get out on the fast break. Easier said than done, but if you can get a steal, I will try to show you a steal method here. It doesn't matter if you foul them other than fouling out. That's the only part that sucks about the foul method, is just fouling out. Alright, so this time we will use the back cut. So there we go. Back cut with Bucks 2018. Key, because everybody is all the way out with that freelance. So you actually can run a back cut. That is how I go for steals right there. You aim for the front of the player and you try to hit sprint. You got to do it when they're dribbling. They got a shot. Who cares? Right? Throw it out there. Transition. Run the back cut on transition. Now, when you're under the basket like that, sometimes you can hit both triggers or both L2 and R2 and both joysticks up, and that will give you a under the basket dunk. This guy just doesn't have a good standing dunk rating or isn't tall enough, which is fine. As is, I think we're like 3 dunks away. So again, with the steal, cut right in front, go for the steal. Get in his face, get it out there in transition, send a back cut. Back cut, back cut, back cut. And I forgot that I was going for dunks and just played it like a normal play. Sorry about that. We'll try for the steal method again, though. See, should have had that steal. I was right there at his... Right when he crossed over, when you cut in front is when you want to try to go for the steal. And he just takes one that deep. That's fine. So I'm going to hit this dude. Cut in off the wing. Easy dunk. Game over. So transition. Get the ball in transition. Run back cuts. Find a guy open in transition. And throw it out there. Get it down the court as quick as you can. And just cut in. The 3 methods is hold Y for back cut. When you have Bucks 2018 playbook equipped and you have them at 5 out, you just hold Y and get a back cut possibly. If it gets stolen, who cares? Or if you get fouled, who cares? Then on top of that, if you run pick and roll, you throw an alley-oop. You throw that alley-oop and it gets stolen, who cares? You just need your 4 dunks. And then again, transition, run back cuts in transition, or just throw it to the open guy and sprint straight to the rim. Ends up being a layup, so be it. So that's the method here, and if you guys want to stick around for a second, I will show you what I got. Other than 150. Which, as I mentioned earlier, I am MT poor, so I will take 150. Or 1,500, I should say. Come on, Dark Matter Shake. Is it? It is not. It's an opal. I'll take it, though. I need opals on this account. Western Conference Center, number 27. That's Gobert, I think. Yep, that's the Stifle Tower. So there you go. I got a free Rudy Gobert, original owner. Nice, because I can take him and I can do these XP. And I got a Sapphire Shack, which I will never use the whole time I have this game. I can use that for the original owner XP, though, which is literally just get 40 points in a game. So what I'll do is I will play the pickup game with Rudy Gobert in at center. I needed a center anyways, and put him in at center, and I'll just straight up run him at the paint, or Just put him down in the paint and do post moves, because the pickup game is only, if I remember right, semi-pro, so they're not going to give me near as much trouble on the, yeah, semi-pro, on the back cuts. So there's the video. I hope this helped you. If it did, please consider giving it a like, comment, and subscribing. It would really help the channel out. I've been grinding, trying to do a little better here, and we'll be bringing more videos, current gen and new gen, and we'll be trying to help you guys out with any future challenges. So if you subscribe, you'll see the new ones. Thanks everybody for watching.